And to continue, and now let's have the opening remarks from, excuse me, Rick Parent. Rick is a marine engineer by trade and says that of necessity, he is also a citizen activist who wants to help repair our broken government. A devoted family man, he believes that the U.S. citizens should be free to live their core values and convictions. Welcome, Rick, and thank you for joining us tonight.
If you'll indulge me for a second, I know this is First, I want to thank the Seacoast Republican Women.
Can't hear you.
I want to thank the Seacoast Republican Women for allowing us to be here tonight to stand and to tell you who we are. I'm very fortunate to sit here with 3 other individuals that are trying to make change in Washington. Is that a little better?
Yes.
Okay, we'll try this. As I said before, I want to thank the Seacoast Republican Women for hosting this candidate fair meet and greet, so you can get out and touch us and find out what we're all about. 2 years ago, I ran a very grassroots campaign to go to Washington to reform Washington, because I think this race here in 2012 is not about me and any other candidate. This is about me against Washington. Congress is broken. We all know that. In 18 months, the debt ceiling has been raised 3 times. There was a compromise. There's not even a budget on the table. I say, show me the budget. Let's get it balanced, and then we'll worry about raising the debt ceiling. We're not getting any closer to having that debt ceiling lowered. There's programs out there are abject failures, and your representative in Congress right now keeps voting for them. Your freedoms are being taken away. Agenda 21 is a viable act that's being garnered from a body that has nothing to do with the United States of America. As your representative in Washington, I will champion against everything that has anything to do with sustainability, initiative, progress. All those 3 words scare the heck out of me. And you need somebody in Washington that's going to have the intestinal, and I'm going to say this in my French, the testicular fortitude to say no and push back to Washington. As a gun owner, I believe in Second Amendment rights. And luckily, a week and a half ago, one of our senatorial delegation in Washington was the final deciding vote, and I want to say, hey, thank you, Kelly Ayotte, for allowing me to keep my gun. As we all know, if the Second Amendment falls and we lose our guns, what's next?
Gun freedom. That's right.
First Amendment, that's your allowability to speak. That's you can do that. You know? And it scares me to no end. I don't have $1.2 million in my war chest. I have nothing. I'm using my own finances. I'll take any donation everybody wants to give, but I don't solicit it. If you want to help a candidate get to Washington, I'm your candidate that you need to send there, because I will honor you by voting correctly. As Dennis says, and we all believe, this document right here, the United States Constitution, is a binding document. It's not living. If it was living, it would move, jump, nothing. It's a binding document, ladies and gentlemen. It's under attack. It's under attack from all outside corporate sources, outside sources in the world that are trying to affect the way we live our life. People come here because of the way we live our lives. And I don't want to see that eroded. I spent half of my life and half of my year at sea in the Middle East. I see what repression is, I see what slavery is, and I see it getting ready to happen here, and I don't like what I see. There's a lot better things we all could be doing tonight. We could be sitting home, we could be enjoying a barbecue or picnic, we could be looking at the lake, we could be looking at the river. Enjoy it now, because if this falls, you're going to lose all the rights to that. Your personal freedoms are under attack, ladies and gentlemen. You need somebody in Washington that's going to stand up for them. I believe in a flat tax, and that goes right in with the budget being cut, cap, and balance. Now, our representative in Congress was a co-sponsor on that. Unfortunately, it never made it through. But I'm going to tell you right now, we need to get entitlement programs in order. We need to have an evaluation. It has to be across the board. If it's not constitutional, I'm not going to vote for it. We don't need anything with a non-germane amendment that's on any bill. If it has nothing to do with that bill, it shouldn't be on there. So what they do is they put all these other things onto that bill and they say, okay, we're going to vote on it. Yes, it's good. NDAA has certain portions of that bill that I would like, but it takes away your personal freedoms. That's scary. They say it's great for them, for keeping the military funded, but look at all the other stuff in the fine line. I wouldn't do it. This Constitution has four things that go with it. Is it moral? Is it constitutional? Do we really need it? And can we afford it? That's a litmus test for any bill that I would sign. If it doesn't, I'll tell you right now, if it doesn't meet that 4-point litmus test, it gets a no vote from Rick Parent. Also, we need citizen activism. Okay? You need constant contact with the people you're supposed to represent. So I would set up a commission across the district of somebody from each county or each town or each committee to go and be representatives for those people. I'm Rick Parent. I approve this message. I want to be your candidate in Washington. I want to be the guy that stands up for your freedoms and for this United States Constitution. Thank you for being here tonight.
GrokTV.